What do you say? Let's do one more segment of fixing all of this up. So I believe first we should be able to actually bring this up here to be that index, get rid of this card because it's no longer in use. And then classes from index.module.cscss. That shouldn't have changed anything. That's an interesting error. So let's go back to our button is primary. Go to our cards. That would be why it's like that. There we go. So that's back. Okay. So we'll leave card grid as it is. And just to make sure that what we're doing is cool with the payload and with Next, we're going to just restart the server, do a hard refresh here. I remember I was working on one project where when I started moving everything over from like the individual blocks folder back into all of the blocks where I had the component and the blocks folder all together, and just stuff started breaking and I didn't know why. Then I moved it all out and then it fixed it. So I was like, oh, that must have been the issue. But then I moved all of it back in and it was just fine. So sometimes this stuff gets a little interesting and a little wonky. So we got it figured out. It's fixed. It's good. So let's do our client logos and then we'll call it quits here. So let's go down to our blocks. We'll do new directory. We'll say client logos. We'll drop this in here. That's going to break everything and that's okay. We're going to rename this to then be config. And then we will come down from client logos, bring that here, refactor. It's shift. That's F5. Oh, no, I was right. Okay. So this is then a component. Hit refactor. All right. So we've got all of that together. We'll take our config. We need to get interface name, client logos, props. Okay, that was weird. All righty. So then come here and some stuff is broken, obviously. So this is the type. That can be shortened. So I will shorten it. We don't need the header type. But before we do all that, let's just go ahead and get our type props. And that's going to equal our client okay. Didn't generate types. So type props equals our client logos props. And do we need class name? We do not. So we're just going to take these props, get rid of all of this, and then we are going to do our props assigned to props. And from there, we're going to take our active, our header section, and our logos. That should be all we need from there. And from our header, we can then just pass in our header section. For our image object, we will need to do first a check to make sure that, what did I break? I don't think I need to do the curly braces. All right, so if logo.image, logo, and then type of that, and type of logo.image does not equal string. Then logo.image, missing a curly brace there. So it actually must be logo.image.image. Logo.image.image. All right, and then I see logos here, which then get rid of that error by just allowing it to be undefined. All righty. So we fixed all of this. Well, I say we fixed it. We haven't verified or validated that check yet. So let's see if this is all fixed. We've got client logos again. And no, Payload is not a client of mine, but it's there and I'm happy about it. All right. So I think we're good. We do have some more cleaning up to do. We still have all of these blocks left to do, and I'll probably do them a little bit more spaced out now that I know what's going on. But if we go back to our page, this is going to be continuing work here. But we probably want to start introducing some newer stuff as well. We are doing interface name to generate types to fix a lot of this stuff. we could work on some new converter stuff, like if we want to render a relationship. So why don't we add that to the list? And we can add the cleanup components as like an after thing. So we'll do our relationship converter. I should write it down, relationship converter, and then cleanup components after that. And I think that'll make a good, nice video or stream for that. So I'm feeling good about that. I think we're good there. So we got a lot of good stuff done. So if you didn't see the earlier part of the video, I did go over how to use Payload CMS's rich text converter and how to extend it as well. So it's not just using the one straight out of the box. You're able to add converters to it for like different customized formatting, things like that. So I did all of that. Make sure you go back and watch it if you missed it, because I have heard a lot of questions about how to use the rich text lexical converter that I changed to, but it also will be in the repo. So I'm going to submit these changes. I'm going to commit them as soon as I'm done streaming and get those up and over to everyone who wants to see them. So you'll have an example of it at the very least to copy or to try to understand it a little bit more. So after that, we did clean up some components using the generating of the interface types, interface names to get the actual types into our project. Just another great benefit of using Payload CMS is that all of those are generated for you. So you don't have to worry too much about all of the errors that I was seeing. You just need to take your time and actually, do the project correctly. So if you enjoyed this, make sure you subscribe. Check to make sure you're subscribed and like this content. Get it out there. I hope this helped you too. Like as I'm going through it, I hope it was helpful to make you think of through your own projects or to see Payload is a great way to move forward with my project. So yeah, make sure you're subscribed, like the content, share it with others if you find it helpful. If you have suggestions, comments, questions, feel free to leave those in the comments. But until then, I'll see you guys on the next one.